Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm so pleased to see so many of you here. Can you turn it back the way it was? Good evening. Hello, Allie. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Wendy. Hello, iPhone user. Hello, Mary Ellen. Hello, Joelle. Hello, Kathy. Hi, Paul. Hi, Mary Ellen. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Vicky. Hello, Lenovo Vibe. I'm so pleased to see so many of you here. Hello and welcome to you all. For those of you who've not been on my Zoom calls before, you are all muted, and that's the reason for that is just so that there won't be feedback in the background, because oftentimes people are wandering around their house or they're cooking or they're doing things when I'm doing these lives. So that's why you're all muted. There is a chat box for anyone that's not familiar with Zoom. So you'll be able to ask Luke some questions and type some comments to him, hopefully, if you're all able to do that. Joelle says, hello, everyone. So I see you're able to type. That's wonderful. An iPhone to everyone says, I think we're on mute until it starts, not sure. Yes, so you will be on mute throughout unless I unmute you, because, as I said, otherwise there's feedback. So can everybody hear me okay? Is everybody able to hear me okay? Hi, Matthew. Yes, wonderful. Thank you. And Colleen says, I can hear well now. Thank you and good afternoon. Thank you for your time and the invite. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. It's lovely to see you here. Wendy says, yes. Wonderful, Wendy. And iPhone is Laurie. Sorry, Laurie, it's just coming up iPhone on this comment. So, and Lenovo says, yes, I can hear you. So if Lenovo would like to identify who they are, that would be wonderful. Whoever's on a Lenovo Vibe K4. So welcome to you all. So hopefully Luce will be along shortly. So I'm really excited to talk with Luce and have you hear what Luce has to say. He's an amazing composer and singer songwriter, and obviously is, you know, trying to do what I do, but he does it through his music. So I try to raise the vibration of the planet one soul at a time, and he does it through his wonderful music. I know his music isn't for everyone because he raps, but it's the words that he uses, it's his lyrics, and he is the most beautiful soul. He truly is, and a very good friend of mine. So I'm so excited to have him on here. Thank you, Kashipra. And it's pronounced Shipra, sorry, pronounced Shipra. Wonderful, okay. That's wonderful. And hello, Vicky, welcome. See, more people are joining there. Lovely to see you here, even though I can't see you, to have you here. So thank you so much. Mary Ellen says she really enjoys his music. Yeah, I do too. I love it. I know it's not for everyone though. And I mean, even Luce and I have spoken about this before. We were talking about it yesterday, that it's not for everyone. So we're going to make Joelle sing with Luce later. Yeah. Rap is a very special language born in the Bronx, my hometown, says Matthew. Yeah, I love it. I love his music. So hello, Kat, how are you? Welcome. Hello, welcome. So just to let you know, everybody is muted, just because otherwise there will be feedback from people's devices. So bear with me a second. So welcome to you all. Hello, Luce. There he is. Oh, how he's muted himself. Hello, Luce.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Hello, welcome.
How are you?
Great, thanks. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Am I on time?
You're perfect timing. Yeah, you're early. So
Thank you.
We were just having a little chat. So welcome, Luce. How's your day been?
Oh, it's great. Been kind of hectic a little bit, but everything's working out.
Everything always
Awesome.
works out.
Yes.
So everybody's here. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Tony. There's more people joining there. Hello, everyone. So they're all muted. I don't think Tony Doyle is muted. Hello, Tony Doyle. I'm not sure if you can mute yourself there, Tony, just so, because otherwise, thanks. Otherwise, there's feedback in the background. But people, I don't know if you can see, Luke, those comments there and stuff at the side. So if people have questions for you, they can ask, and I can even unmute them if they want to speak. So there's lots of people here. And the thing is, I realized a little bit earlier that in America, lots of people are working right now because it's 2:00 where you are, for example, Luce, isn't it? You know, you're in California.
Yes, it's 2 p.m. right now. Yeah, I would normally be working myself, but
Yeah.
I'm on vacation this week. I took a vacation so I can do your show.
You're fantastic. I love you. So yeah, so you can, I don't know if you can see the comments, but yeah, that's why I think, you know, but people will watch the replay, and obviously I'll send the recording to you afterwards, and you can put it wherever you like on your timeline or your YouTube, and we'll put it on mine as well for people to watch, because I know a lot of people wanted to watch and obviously can't be here because they're working and they're bummed.
Oh yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah, I can see some comments, it looks like, from Colleen. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can start to see. I'm starting to see some comments pop up here at the bottom of my screen.
Cool. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your time. I know you're a busy boy, and you did a wonderful interview with what was that man's name? Todd, was it?
Thomas. Yes. Yeah, Thomas. Let me see. What was his last name?
No, Todd Medina.
No, Todd Medina. You're right. You're right. Mm-hmm.
Todd Medina. So that was a wonderful interview that you did. So have you got that posted somewhere that people can watch? Do you have that on your YouTube channel as well, maybe?
No, I'm waiting for Todd to he's busy as well in New York, taking care of some things, and he informed me that as soon as he can, he'll give me the link so that I can upload it to my YouTube channel. Other than that, it's just posted on my Facebook wall. But after I get the link from him, I will definitely upload it to my Facebook channel.
I think everybody here would love to see that. That's the reason I'm mentioning it, because I thought it was a wonderful interview that you did together. So I think it was brilliant.
I appreciate it.
Your music, when did you begin creating this type of self-empowerment music, and what inspired you to do so?
Actually, I've been creating music for a long time, for at least over 20 years now. And as I've mentioned, you know, before in prior engagements, prior interviews, I used to do more of an urban hip hop mainstream,
right?
Somewhat negative, I would say.
Oh, really?
And probably about 2 years ago, a little bit over 2 years ago, the first book I read, which was, I think I mentioned that to you, was by Justin Perry, which was I Wish I Knew This 20 years ago. That and along with listening to a few things online, it sparked me to question myself as to the material that I was putting out there to other people, and the energy that I was letting out and getting. So something in me told me to put out put out music that was more in line with you know, the universe and our true selves as spiritual beings, something that would uplift myself as well as others, and empower and encourage. So ever since then, I started to create that type of music, and I can tell that that was what I was meant to do in the first place. Not saying that any other music is bad. It's just that for me, my purpose was always to do this. And before, I was trying to find it and just kind of mimicking what other people was doing or what I thought was cool, you know, and knowledge comes with age and maturity as well. And so as I've grown in my journey, and gotten a little older, I've wanted to be more aware of the material that represents me or that I put out there.
Yeah, and it really does represent you, because I mean, you and I know each other quite well, and I know that you're a really beautiful soul and a superhuman being, like just so special, and your energy is just so beautiful. It really is. So your music really does represent you well in that way, with the words that you use, and it's the words that you use in the songs, and it's just beautiful. So congratulations on all your work, because I know that you work so hard. Like,
oh yes, behind the scenes, a lot of people they hear the finished product, and they see the little slideshow videos that I put together. I don't really want to say little, but
yeah,
it seems easy, but I spent a long time making sure that I said things right, that they come across the way I want them to come across. Not really trying to be a perfectionist, but just making sure that when I listen to it, is this making me feel the way that I want it to make me feel when I hear it? So
yeah.
I know pretty much if it makes me feel good, then there's going to be somebody out there that resonates with it as well.
Yeah. And I mean, my goodness, on that interview the other day, you could see the comments flowing in going, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Because Todd was he played 4 of your songs, which was awesome sauce. It was just like, I was like, yes, oh my God, this is amazing.
He surprised me, because I thought he was going to just, not just, but it was going to just be more so just talking and conversation. And he surprised me. I mean, you could tell that he was totally excited to play the music and to listen to it. And
yeah, he was even
I
bopping
watched
along
his
to
excitement.
it.
It excited me as well.
Yeah, he was bopping along to it.
Yes.
Well, I'll be bopping along to your one, because I'm going to play your one in a little bit that you haven't even released yet, Optimism, which I'm really looking forward to playing for everyone.
How did you get that? If it's not released, how'd you get it?
A special soul sent it to me. I have friends in high places, don't you know?
See, what a lot of people don't know is that Allie has connections, and I can finish something right out of the studio, and she'll call me and play it to me. So I don't know how she does it, but somehow she does it.
I've got wings. Hi, Vivian. Welcome. What? There's some comments. Okay. So Joelle says, hi there, Loot. What comes first when doing your music? Is it the words or is it the music?
Is it the words or is it the music? It's a little bit of both. And hello to you as well. It's a little bit of both. It starts out with the intention is always there for me to put out empowering material, but the music to me is like a canvas. It's like an artist painting on a blank canvas, and it's up to me to find that inspiration to put on there. Yeah. But the music does inspire me. I pretty much go by how the instrumentals with my producer. His name is Aries Aristotle the Great. I want to give a shout out to him. How you doing, Aries?
Hi, Aries.
When he sends me the music, I just tell him what type of feeling that I want to have, or what type of song I want to come up with. Or sometimes I just say surprise me, because I trust him. He's such an incredible musician, and he makes these instrumentals that are just so amazing, and just the feelings and the instrumentation in the music. I shut myself in my studio or my room, and I just crank it up loud and just allow the words and the feelings to come to me, and then I start writing.
Yeah, fantastic. And I know you're a really big reader, so you've got your nose in books all the time, don't you? What was your favorite book that you've ever read?
That's a hard one.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to give you a hard question.
No, it's just that there's so many amazing books that I've read, but
name a couple of them. I know one of your favorites is Think and Grow Rich.
Oh, Think and Grow Rich, definitely. The Secret is a very big one.
Yeah.
Thoughts of Things by Bob Proctor. Biography of a Yogi by Yogananda, Paramahansa Yogananda. Yeah. Brendan Burchard has a few books that I like. Greg Braden. Let's see, Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. Very inspirational to me. I'm reading Emerson's essays by by Ralph Waldo Emerson right now, and that's turning out to be a phenomenal book.
Oh, really? You'll have to write that down and send it to me.
Yes, that right there, just listening to just his wording because he was born in 1803, I believe, in Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And I think he died late 1800s, but anyway, just the way that they spoke was a lot different than how we speak now. I would say it was a lot more prolific and
Yeah.
just.
So is the book like that? Is the book hard to read then?
It can be somewhat difficult, but I think it's entertaining as well as it's a learning experience too. It makes you feel, it sharpens your intellect just reading that stuff. Just reading, he talks in the book. He speaks in front of he lectures in front of a lot of colleges and prosperous colleges, Yale and Duke and just other colleges, and he's speaking to these young men and young women, and he's just, I'm sure at that time they were in awe listening to this guy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because I'm reading it now and I'm just visualizing how it would be to sit there and listen to him say these words that he's saying about life and about how things work in the universe. And
I know. I can imagine you, because you've read me a chapter in a book before, and you're like a child at Christmas. You just love it. You just soak up all that knowledge, and it's just a beautiful thing to see. So
yeah,
I love it. So
yeah, I
thank
love
you
to
for
sit and
that.
read. Yeah.
You'll have to send me that. But I've got a heap of books I've still got to get through, and I'm writing a book, and I've been writing a book for the last 6 months, and it's been on hold.
Oh, it'll come together.
It will. Actually, we're looking at
right
putting it into digital format instead. Actually, Paul came up with that idea. So I was talking to a friend today who told me that she has a friend who has 7 digital books published, and now she's just got a proper book published. So it might be the way to go. I'm just going to check the comments here. And Joelle said she'd do a duet with you in a little while.
Okay. Tell her we're on.
Yeah. Colleen said, grateful as a mom and Grammy that you are taking your words and power to heart. It is beautiful from my perspective. That's lovely. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate all of your lovely comments and your support and just listening to me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And Rosie said, hey, Allie and Luce, I heard the interview with Luce and Todd Medina. Great content.
Thank you.
And Colleen said, such an amazing story. Okay, so I think that is pretty much all of those there. So what are some of the things that you have learned during the course of your journey, and also in regards to creating this type of music?
I'd say I definitely have learned that music is universal, and it definitely crosses a lot of lines as far as not just color lines, but just people that are from different places that wouldn't, I think I spoke to you about this earlier, people that normally wouldn't even care for this genre of music that I do, which is hip hop rap, resonate with what I'm doing. And I know that it's something powerful going on for that to happen. And I get those messages and comments all the time, like,
yeah,
this is not my type of music. Yeah, this is not my type of music, but I love what you're doing. I love the words, and I'm listening to you. And so for them to allow me in their space is such an honor and a privilege. And I'm thankful to the universe that I'm able to be a conduit of the information in this type of music. And
absolutely. I mean, I so agree with you, because when the interview was playing yesterday, I mean, it's not, and I've told you this as my friend, it's not my type of music, but I love your music. And I was lying on the bed watching your interview with Paul yesterday with Todd, and every time he was playing the music, I was bopping away to it. You know, so it's absolutely awesome.
And then you asked what I've learned. Another thing I've learned is just basically as I'm reading and the inspiration I receive from countless people daily. I have learned about how to keep track and keep in check my thoughts and feelings, that they have an impact on on my life, on what happens, you know, how I feel and what I choose to keep repeating to myself, even if the current circumstance isn't to your liking at the particular time. I'm learning not to spend my time talking about that, but talk about a solution to that
Yes.
problem, or talk about how you want it to be. I mean,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
it has worked and continues to work miracles for my life.
Amazing. Amazing. And you're a big Abraham Hicks fan as well, of course, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing, amazing material. And just, I read the book by Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, and Dr. Wayne Dyer, co-creating at its best. And that book is another phenomenal book that I would put on my to read list.
Yeah, I've Ask and It's Given is my favorite one, and then I've also I bought 3 while I was there last year at their seminar, and I haven't read them yet. I haven't had time. So when I go and lie on a beach in Spain in a few weeks' time, I'm going to read and read and read, and I'll be like so knowledgeable
Spain?
when I come back.
Where about in Spain are you going?
I tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Never mind then.
I'll tell you. In
Okay.
a PM.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna go on holidays in a little while, so I'm looking forward to that.
Wow, lucky you. Have a nice time there. I'm sure you will.
Oh, sure, I'll be in touch anyway. Sure, I'll be online. Allie O'Shea offline. Are you mad?
I'll take over for you.
Oh, thanks. Vivian said, I totally love how you put Allie's song together. Thanks for that, Vivian. It's Lute's song, but yeah, he knows what you mean, the vibration song. When I record my meditation CDs, the guy that records it closes his eyes and creates the music to suit my voice, which I think is so beautiful. I feel it takes a special person to do that, just like you.
Yeah, Allie inspired that song a lot, just from her, you know, her sessions where she speaks with Abraham, and you know, I've watched her a few times do that, and then just your energy has inspired me to want to you know, create that song and to have you be a part of it, and I'm thankful that you found it appealing to you and that you wanted to be a part of it. I'm thankful for that, and thank you.
I'm so thankful to you as well. I absolutely love it. So thank you so much for creating it. I mean, I love all music anyway, so I'm so privileged and honored that you put me in the song. So thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm glad I could do you some justice.
So what are your intentions then for the music that you create and have created in the past, and for music going forward, I guess, because I guess you're still creating. I mean, we're going to play your one now in a moment, but you're still creating all the time.
Oh yes, I don't think I'm ever going to stop. I have a few young people around me saying, you know, Uncle Loot or Uncle Bryan, you know, your music, how do you keep creating this at your age? I'm like, they act like I'm 90 years old, but I told them, I said, hey, you know, if something is in you, if creativity is in you, you know, like I referenced before, a painter, they're not going to stop painting at a certain age. If that creativity is there, and if that inspiration is there, they're going to continue to do it. And if it's, you know, inspiring, you know, they're inspired and they continue to inspire others, they're going to continue to do it. So I have no limit on when I'll stop creating, or I don't have, oh, okay, when I hit this age or this many songs, this is when I'll stop. As long as, you know, that energy is coming to me and that creativity is speaking to me, you know, and to help and empower others as well as myself, I'm going to keep doing it, you know.
Yeah, fantastic. How
How
many songs do you have? Sorry. How many songs do you have so far?
I think 33. I think the one I just finished today, yeah, I think it's 33. It's either 32 or 33 self-empowerment songs that I've completed.
Wow. Because you're pretty big on YouTube, aren't you? You've got a big following on YouTube.
Pretty good. I think it's growing. I could say it's growing.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I know it is. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's just going to go.
Yes. Oh, but back to my intentions. My intentions when I create the songs, as I said before, is to inspire people and encourage and uplift and enlighten. And what I do is the information that resonates with me, whether it be from me hearing it from someone else or watching a seminar or video or going to a self-empowerment event or the books that I read, I incorporate that into my music, you know, and that's my style of educating and enlightening and inspiring people. So my intentions are just to give people that, to help to assist people with their positive energy and encouraging and just feel good, really.
Yeah, a bit like mine, to raise the vibration of the planet one soul
There
at
you
a
go.
time.
Raise the vibration of the planet. There you go. You simplified. I took the long route to explain it, but there it is, right there.
You explained it so beautifully. You really did. Wendy wants to know how we met. Well, Luce actually sent me a friend request, and then I think I sent you my I Am meditation because I think you sent me one of your songs. And I said, well, here's mine. And we both listened to each other's and we were both like, wow.
Yes, I had, prior to sending you a request, I don't know exactly where, but I saw one of your video segments somewhere and I liked what I saw. So I'm like, oh, let me send her a friend request. I would like to be connected because I like to be connected and connect with like-minded, and you know, we don't have to agree on everything or everything doesn't have to, but you know, when you just resonate with something that someone says and you want to take a closer look, and that's what happened.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. And so we've become pretty good friends. And, you know, I was saying to you, was it last night or this morning? I don't know. We've had so many phone calls lately that it's amazing because you then went on to introduce me to Jason Stevenson. And the three of us are sort of connected now, and he's in Australia, you're in California, I'm in Ireland. It's just, what an amazing universe this is. Do you know what I mean? It's just unbelievable, isn't it?
Yes, we live in an amazing time where with this social media that you can connect with someone from around the world and talk to them just like that. And as I mentioned to you before, it would cost a lot just to make a phone call years ago, you know, somewhere. Now we can look and talk to each other. You can be on the other side of the planet. And I think,
that's true. And actually, Tony Doyle was just on here. He probably is working and that's why he had to drop off. But you know, he's friends with Justin Perry. So we're talking about that and maybe doing a workshop next year at some stage, because I'm planning on coming to the US, you know that. But what I was going to say about Tony was last week, normally we talk together on social media, so we ring each other on Messenger video call, and he's like, no, he's really useless with his phone, and he goes, my phone's dead, ring me on my office phone. And I'm sat there for half an hour chattering away, forgetting that I'm on my house phone. He says, you better go, your bill's going to be 500 quid.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So social media, we're so blessed with having all this free stuff that we can utilize to connect with so many beautiful people all over the planet, you know, as we were saying.
Yeah.
So Renee says, I'm in love with his music. I grew up 80s, 90s hip hop rap. I love beats and your messages resonate so much.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Beautiful, Renee. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Renee. Appreciate that.
So will I play your music now? Will I play this song now?
Yes, this is your show. You tell me.
Well, I haven't finished asking you questions or anything, but I'm going to play your song. Hold on. Let me try and, because Paul said
okay.
Me.
This is my latest one?
This is your song called Optimism.
Optimism. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take my headphones out because I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it if I keep them in.
Okay.
Paul said just hit play. Okay, so I'll hit play, and you can give me a thumbs up if you can hear it.
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
He said good, buddy. Okay, ready, everybody? This is exciting. Okay. If it will let me press play.
Optimism
is a friend of mine. It lets me know when the storm is done, the sun will shine. Through adversity, through the pain, I build character and strength from the strain. I only make it harder when I go against the grain. I'm learning how to flow with the universal plane. How much will I gain if I stop allowing ego to control me? Will I fly like an eagle? Yes, I will not be consumed by what appears to make me feel like I'm doomed. I'm something like the moon, illuminating darkness. Share philosophy like Aurelius Marcus. I will paint a picture, hope you will admire me. The levels that you reach each day become higher. Fulfilling your desires with sustained happiness. So even when it rains, you remain feeling blessed. Optimism, look on the bright side. Everything will turn out just right. Through the flames of the pain, you will evolve. Optimism, look on the bright side. Everything will turn out just right. Although it rains, the sun will shine, and you'll have it all. Yes, optimism, it's a great word. When you feel it, then you'll know you'll have what you deserve. At the right time, it will become clear. When the student's ready, the teacher will appear. It will continue to happen until you learn your lesson. And when you learn your lesson, you will receive your blessing. My perception, my perspective is fine-tuned, so now I'm more selective in what I choose to think and how I choose to feel. If I'm unsure, then I'm quiet and still. Like ice, I chill, so I can sort through what is false and what is real. No self-imposed anxiety. I think different than the rest of society. I talk about solutions, not problems. And if I have them, then the universe solves them. Optimism, look on the bright side. Everything will turn out just right. Through the flames of the pain, you will evolve. Optimism, look on the bright side. Everything will turn out just right. Although it rains, the sun will shine, and you'll have it all. Optimism, I will apply this to my life, and when I do, I can't deny this feeling of certainty. Everything is going to work out certainly, as long as I remember what it told me. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Not the future, nor the past. It's the present that matters if you ask. No more feelings based on bad circumstances. My thoughts are only focused on advances, changes, improvements. Cumbersome thoughts are a nuisance, so I turn off the mainstream news. Negative programming I refuse. No more depraved music will I listen that may bring negative into fruition. Optimism, look on the bright side. Everything will turn out just right. Through the flames of the pain, you will evolve. Optimism, look on the bright side. Everything will turn out just right. Although it rains, the sun will shine, and you'll have it all.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
You know what I was thinking about more than anything? It's just the fact that you're in Ireland and I just recorded that song yesterday and you're playing it in Ireland now. And that's just,
no, it's awesome. Hold
that's
on, I'm
mind blowing.
myself here. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So I know, sorry, that it didn't work. Why it didn't work, I don't know. And I know some people couldn't hear it. I know Vivian couldn't hear it there at all. She couldn't hear anything, but loads of people were dancing. So other people obviously could. So
Yes.
Even Joelle was dancing.
And the part is, I told you that I would let you, allow you to play that on your show first. No matter what, I'm going to upload it after your show onto
yeah, so people can hear it properly. So sorry about that, because it wasn't the best way to play it, but at least it was played, and it's beautiful. I love it, and
yeah,
it's actually
I'll
longer
upload it.
than your normal songs, is it?
Is it what now?
Longer? A little bit longer?
No, I have various lengths of songs. Sometimes I do two what you call verses,
Yeah.
and sometimes I do three verses. That particular song has three verses, but it's the same length as the last song I did with you in it, Vibrations. It's
Oh,
around the
okay.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you sing in this one. Sing, sing, sing.
Oh yeah. I gave it a shot.
Yeah, excellent. I love it. Yeah, I was dancing away to it when you sent it to me today. So thank you so much for that. Such a privilege and an honor to play it here with all of you
Oh,
and with you here. It's just,
thank you for taking interest in wanting to play it, on something that you hold dear to your heart, your platform, your show. And I appreciate that very much.
oh, thank you. Yeah, so I'm sorry, Vivian, that you couldn't hear. I don't know why you couldn't hear, honey, but you'll be able to hear it when Loot uploads, as he said. Renee says she's listening in New Zealand, and she was bopping away to the music there. I saw you, Renee. So fantastic stuff. And what did Colleen say? Colleen said something to you there.
Yeah, everybody stay tuned after the show. Shortly after the show, I'll upload it to my YouTube channel and you'll be able to hear it
Yeah. So
there
what is your
in more
YouTube
detail.
channel? Just in 3E, Enlightened, Evolved, Empowered. Is that right?
Enlightened, Evolved, Empowered on YouTube. I'll upload it there as well. So
Yeah.
it'll be up there today, shortly after the show.
Yeah.
I'll put it up for everybody, especially for all the Allie O'Shea viewers and listeners.
Yeah.
You guys got to sneak
There'll
peek.
be loads of people that want to see the replay and stuff as well, I know. Wendy said, love it and love getting to know him. Vicky said, thank you. That was awesome. I needed to hear those words. Sorry, I'm just trying to move around with these bits of paper in my way. Mary Ellen's in Canada.
Hi, greetings to you.
And iPhone user is Laurie. She says, many thanks, Luke and Allie. It's Laurie D. And wow, it's what we need way more of. And Rosie said, so amazing, heard it all. Pauline said, I can't wait to hear it on YouTube over my Bluetooth speaker. Thank you. And
Thank you.
Yeah, and Diane
It does
said,
sound great on that Bluetooth speaker because I played it on mine already. Just kind of just walking around the house, I cranked up my Bluetooth speaker and it sounded pretty good.
yeah, well, it certainly sound better than coming from Paul's computer through to mine, but.
Oh no, that's okay. The intention in what, of playing it.
Yeah.
That's what matters right there. And
yeah, absolutely.
Even $1 million shows have technical difficulties. They just have more backup plans. They can switch to commercial and do all that. So absolutely. We're here live, and this is real, and this is family.
Real. It's real time.
Yeah, real time. Family and friends. Nobody's placing judgment on anything. So hey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Diane
says as well there that she's in New Jersey, USA, and it's thanks to James Diagnum. So you know that I collaborate with a good few people. So James Diagnum is one of those people that I collaborate with. And then my friend there, Vivian Corden, who's a spiritual medium, a very good friend of mine who lives down the road. Diane says, thanks to James Diagnum that I found Ali and Vivian. So thanks for that. So I know you want to give a shout out to some people as well while you were on. So apart from your producer, if you want to mention his name again so that it's out there, and anyone else?
Sure, yes.
Sure.
Yeah, I would like to give a shout out to my producer, Aristotle the Great, for being such a great musician and for working with me and just being inspired by what I do, which inspires him. And we kind of play off each other. And of course, I want to give recognition and a shout out to my wife, who inspires me and who leaves me alone and allows me to create. And I shut myself away, and it takes time away from her and the family, but she understands, and I appreciate that. And I want to give a shout out also to you, for everything that you do and for having me here. And your husband, Paul, for being such a great guy, and
Oh.
you know, he allows you, not allows you, you're your own woman, but he supports and understands you. You know, you keep in contact with me, and he's supportive of that, and I appreciate that. And I also would like to
Thank you.
yeah, I would like to thank I would like to give a shout out to Ranbir Singh in India.
Hi.
Let's see, Karen Palmer and Heidi Allen, Jennifer Hawley, Todd Medina again.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I know
Jason
Heidi
Stevens.
Allen. I know Heidi. You put me in touch with Heidi.
Yep, Jason Stevenson, and
Jason
just
Stevenson.
everyone that supports me and that inspires me, and that's inspired by what I do as well. And
Yeah.
I just want to, you know, just shout out everybody that interacts with me, and that my friends on social media and family on social media, and just, you know,
Beautiful.
people that I will encounter in the future as well. Just
Yeah.
shout out to everybody.
Oh, that's beautiful. That was a beautiful shout out to everybody there. So I'm sure they really appreciate that. So I knew a good few of those names there. So that's wonderful. Just shows how much we are connected as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some questions here for you. Oh, what have I done? I disappeared off the screen completely. Renee said, I love you guys. Paul has put up your channel there, 3E-enlightened, empowered, evolved. Love that. Love the name of it. Colleen says, blessing and love to everyone. Have a blessed day. Hearing it is what matters. We loved it. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you. Mary Ellen said, nicely said, Colleen. Paul said, what people, Zero Limits, would you love to be asked to do a song for?
Well, can you repeat that again, please?
What people? So if you could do a song for anyone, what people would you love? What do you mean by that?
Oh, who would I like to do a song for? Or with,
yeah,
or for?
Yeah. For. Sorry, he meant for. Who would you like to do a song for?
Is that right?
If the phone rang tomorrow, sorry, I'm listening to him, and you picked it up, and somebody said, Luce, I love your stuff. I'd like you to do a song for me. But who would blow your mind? Like if you were asked by them, is what he's trying to say. So say Robbie Williams or say Michael Jackson, for example. So that's what he's talking about. If somebody amazing rang you up and said, would you do a song for me? Or, you know, the Queen, or I don't know.
Yes.
You get the idea. He said if it was Michael Jackson, that would be mind-blowing.
Oh yeah, Michael Jackson.
Or Michael.
Wow. Yeah. Someone like Bob Proctor. I really like Bob Proctor. I follow him, and Jason Stevenson.
Yeah, but you've already done a song with Jason Stevenson.
Yes, that's right. Well, then, hey, I can check that off my list. Allie O'Shea, if she called me, I do a song with her. So you two already checked off the list. So yeah, Bob Proctor. Let's see, Brendan Pritchard.
But you know what? You can make that come true because you're actually friends with Bob Proctor on your friends list on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You can make that come true. You can put that on your manifesting list, and well, you see now the next thing you'll be doing one with Bob Proctor.
Let's see. Wouldn't mind doing something for Tony Robbins. He's been around a long time and inspired countless people. Michael Bernard Beckwith.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's a lot of people out there. I can't think.
Yeah. No, that's a nice list. What about Abraham? What about Esther Hicks?
Yeah, Esther Hicks. I spoke with you about that too. Yes, I would definitely jump at that opportunity if that opportunity were to present itself. Louise Hay, rest in peace to her, but I would have loved to do a song for her as well.
Yeah.
And I still can. I can still do something in
Still incorporate her into the song.
in memory of Louise Hay. I've read a few of her books, and she has touched my life in different ways too. Just listening to her, I listen to a lot of her on YouTube, and just listening to her voice, she makes me feel like a kid listening to a mom say a bedtime story when she speaks, and it just makes me feel so at peace. So Louise Hay, definitely.
I know a lot of people were devastated when she died because, you know, she had touched so many people's lives, and, you know, you could see it resonating out across the whole social media world, people in shock that poor Louise Hay had died, you know, because, you know, people actually felt close to her because she had done so much work, you know.
Yeah, if you were to talk to my wife, she could tell you that day I was visually upset for pretty much the whole day.
Yeah,
Really,
I think it was a universal thing. Anybody that is spiritual at all sort of felt it, and it kind of resonated throughout the universe that it was sort of a sad day. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it really did, because I like I said, I still listen to her. There's about 3 books of hers that I currently have, and there's and I've read them all. I think I've read 2 of them twice, and I just she really resonates with me. Just the spirit and her everything.
Beautiful.
Rest in peace to Louise Hay.
Rest in peace, indeed. Thank you. Laurie says thanks to Mrs. Luce and to Paul O'Shea. Thanks, Laurie. So thanks to your wife. What's your wife's name?
Karina.
Karina. Shout out to Karina. Hello. And thank you for letting me borrow your husband on your holidays. I won't keep you too much longer, but I'm just going to read these comments here as well. And if you want to talk about anything else, of course, then we can. Vivian says, fantastic to be able to connect with you guys. It is so wonderful to be able to all come together. I love it. Thanks, Viv. She's disappeared off screen there.
Thank you.
Colleen said, subscribed to both of you. Thanks. Thanks, Colleen.
Thanks, Colleen. Thank you.
Mary Ellen said, me, lol. And Vivian said, well, how about me? I think they're talking about the song, you putting them in a song.
Okay.
You guys are already in the song. Allie O'Shea's Vibe Tribe. My vibe attracts my tribe. You guys are already in the song.
Yeah, that covers you all. I can mark you all off the list now.
Jason's here. Is he? Is Jason here? Jason Stevenson says, lovely to see you all, but I don't see his camera. Maybe he's joined without camera. Jason, we were talking about you. Just your ears must have been burning. I know that Jason wanted to get on because he sent me a message on a thread this morning. And he said, how many hours away is that? And I said to him, it's 14 hours away, Jason. And he said, oh, I have an interview, but I'm going to try and get on. So he might be on without his camera. So hello, Jason, if you're watching.
Hey, Jason, how you doing?
Yeah. So Paul says, Esther might give you a call one day soon following the vibration song. My comments just made.
I'll create a whole new vibration song for her.
Oh, that'll be so awesome. Jason, so Jason is here. So sorry to see you so late. No problem, Jason. Yeah, you are here. You're not going to turn on your video. G'day. G'day. Oh, his camera's not working. Oh, don't worry, Jason. We're only messing. Welcome anyway. So yeah, so it's been amazing having you on, and for you, honestly, for letting me play your song, Optimism. It's beautiful. And there he is, the man himself. I'm going to unmute him because he has to say good day. You can't have Jason Stevenson on and not let him talk.
Hi, Allie. Lovely to see you guys. And sorry I'm late. I'm really sorry.
Oh, that's
hey, how you doing, Jason?
I'm very well. Lovely to see you, mate. I'll have to watch the replay.
Yes, sir.
Hashtag
Good to see
replay.
you too. Always a pleasure.
Oh, that's awesome sauce. Yeah, so yeah, we've just actually, Jason played Lute's new song, Optimism, that he hasn't yet released. So my technology wasn't working, and Paul played it on his computer, so you'll be able to hear it. Lute's going to upload it after this show. Aren't you on your YouTube?
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
After this show's over, I'll upload it to YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah.
So everyone will be able to hear it live in living color. So.
And Jason, Luke wanted you to know that he wrote a song and put me in it last week. Seeing as you've been offline, seeing as you've been swanning off, you didn't know nothing about it.
Jason's a busy man. He's, you can't keep up with him. Don't even try. I just wait till he gets in contact with me because that guy's all over the planet.
Oh, I don't wait for him to contact me. I just stalk him.
Yeah, but she asked me a while back who I'd like to do a song with, and I still mentioned you, and she reminded me I had a song with you, so I said, okay, I guess I'll cross him off the list then.
Yeah.
It's
a
pleasure to work with you, Luke. Pleasure to work with you.
Oh yes, it's a pleasure to work with you too, man. Just to hear your voice, just like I was talking about Louise Hay, just listening to her voice is very soothing, and yours is the same way. Just listening to that wonderful Australian accent that you have, and just that spirit resonates through your work.
God bless you. God bless
and it hits its mark. You get a guy like me to soften up and want to just be quiet and listen. You've done your job.
Jason's in one of his giggly moods this evening. But it's about 9 a.m. there, is it, or 10 a.m. where you are?
Yeah, it's 10 to 8 here.
Right. You're off to a flying start. He's off to a high vibration start. So go and listen to those songs after this. You've got to go listen to Vibration and then his new one, Optimism.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, I hope you like it, Jason. I hope you like it, man.
Oh, I will, man. I'll be listening, and I love your work. I always love your work, and I love what you do. You know, you're one of a kind. You really are. Your work is one of a kind.
Thank you.
And we need more of that. We need so much more of it. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, and don't forget to watch the replay, of course. Joelle wants to know, okay, Jason and Luke, when are you coming to Ireland?
Oh my God. Luke.
Oh, when am I coming
to Ireland? Yeah. They want to know.
Oh, I thought they were asking. I couldn't really hear it. When am I coming? As soon as you buy me the plane ticket.
Oh, that's awesome, Sauce. So when I come to America next year, you're going to chip in for mine?
Yes, we can arrange that.
Sauce.
Yes.
Fantastic. That's wonderful.
Yeah. There's a will, there's a way. We can make that happen.
I know. And we're making it happen. We're making it happen. It's en route.
If one of the people that I admire wants to, travel closer to me or anywhere that will elevate them in some way, I will be happy to be part of.
Yeah. I'm so annoyed that Tony has dropped off the call, because Tony, I'm doing a live with Tony Doyle, who is a Mind Valley coach. He was just in Italy with A-Fest. I'm doing a live with him in my private group on Sunday. And of course, he works with Justin Perry from time to time as well, from You Are Creators. Or is it We Are Creators? I can never remember, but I love that channel. And so he was here earlier and he's dropped off because he's probably working. So I'm doing a live with him on Sunday in my tribe. And we've talked about, I've said, so Justin has moved to Florida. He's moved to a new house because he manifested his dream house in Florida. And I said to him, so if I come and I do a workshop in Florida, can we go hang out at Justin's house and have a barbecue there? And he said, yeah, we can arrange that. So you never know what's going to happen. And then, of course, Luke will be coming on down the line and, over to Justin Perry's house. Yeah, I can see it all. I can see it all happening. So, yeah. But so, look, it's been absolutely amazing having you here this evening and letting me play your music and hearing you talk and letting everybody get to know you a little bit, because I think it's important that they get to know you as a person as well, and that they see the beautiful soul that you are as well, Luce. You know, just admire and respect you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. The respect and admiration is mutual.
Thank you so much. And I'd like to say thank you to everybody that came as well this evening, because as I said, there isn't that many people on here today because it's work time for a lot of people, but they'll catch the replay for sure.
Oh yes, of course. Of course. We spoke earlier, and I mentioned to you that of course I'm thankful for just one person tapping in and listening to us, but we're gonna move forward and do our thing no matter what. And it's that energy that we're radiating, that we're giving out, that we're generating is going to get out there. So yeah, I have no doubt about that. So
yeah,
I just enjoy talking to you, and in a forum like this, and very relaxed and just enjoying myself.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for your time again, because I know you're on holidays. And just to remind everybody to watch that Tony Medina interview that you did the other day. Oh my God, it was so awesome. My heart was bursting out of my chest for you with happiness. It was just such an awesome interview. It really was.
I'll repost that one on my wall as well. I'll repost it on there.
Yeah, because I didn't know about it actually. Joelle tagged me in it, thankfully. Thank you, Joelle.
And as soon as I get a chance, as soon as I can, I will, like I said, I will upload it to my YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, fantastic.
As well as this one too. I will upload this one too.
Yeah, I'll send it to you for sure. And I'll post it everywhere like I always do. I'm sure everybody goes, oh, she's posting again. She's posting again. I turn to Paul and he's looking at his phone, and I say, is it the Allie O show?
That's right. You got to do what you're led to do. And I think you're doing a magnificent job, and you're doing what's in your heart, and that's important. In your heart, and your spirit, your soul. Can't beat that,
Thank you.
No one can tell you how to do you but you.
That's it. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to double check the messages here. It's gone right back up to the very beginning. Colleen said, you're beautiful, Paul.
Can he hear you? Can Paul hear you?
Yeah, he has a time delay, a couple of seconds time delay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're beautiful, Paul. She said you're beautiful.
Rosie said, you're so amazing, Paul. And Colleen said, just sing for us, lol. Yeah, they want you to do an impromptu sing. Do you want to do an impromptu sing like Jason did on mine? No.
Me? Who, me?
Yeah, you, Luke.
Or are we still talking about Paul right now?
No, you.
No, I'm not going to. No.
No.
We'll let Paul, we'll let Paul or Jason do that.
I can just see Jason about to spit his tea everywhere. Oh, dear. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about before I let you go, sweetheart? Loot.
No, that's about it. I think we pretty much covered everything. Appreciate everybody coming out and watching, and who will be watching later on. And
yeah,
just I hope you enjoy the music that I'm inspired to create. Especially hope you enjoy this latest one that Allie O'Shea played for you, Optimism. And let me know. Send me a message or comments on the video of what you think about it.
Yeah.
I appreciate feedback, and to me, there's no negative or positive feedback. It's I'm doing what's in my heart, and I'm going to keep doing me no matter what. But I like to hear the various opinions of what people think. I do.
Yeah.
And
so hit him up, leave him a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. He'll take it all, and he is just a beautiful soul.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for joining me, and again for giving up your time. And thank you to your wife and daughter for loaning you to us this evening, or this afternoon it is for you on your vacation time. I know you and I have been talking about doing this for months, so we finally got to it. So thank you so much.
Absolutely, and thank you. Thank your husband Paul too for his technical support, and just for being there and being your support. I'm serious, Paul. Don't laugh. I'm on my way to to Ireland right now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're welcome here anytime. You guys know that.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
okay, so I'm going to let you all get on with your days. Thank you so much to everyone for joining. Namaste to you all, and thank you so much, Loot Bryon Smith. Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. They're all waving. Bye.